Did you know that the DeLorean from Back to the Future was originally supposed to be a fridge? Yes, you heard that right. But the producer Robert Zemeckis ultimately decided that a futuristic car would be a better fit for the movie because he feared that children would emulate locking themselves into a refrigerator. I think that was a good choice. Today, we are going to look at 8 such cars that owe their fame to Hollywood. So buckle up, because for our number 8, we're about to take a ride in one of the coolest and most badass muscle cars in movie history. The 1970 Dodge Charger from the Fast and Furious franchise. You won't believe this, but the Charger used in the films is not an actual Charger, but a replica built specifically for the series, loaded with souped-up engines, custom body kits, and all sorts of crazy modifications to handle those epic stunts and high-speed chases. What can I say about this iconic car that hasn't already been said? The Charger is a true classic, and every time it revs its engine and hits the road, it's like a scene straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. I mean, come on, have you seen those sweet stunts and epic chases? The Charger is the real star of the show. And it's not just its on-screen presence that makes it so special. This car embodies the spirit of the Fast and Furious franchise. It's a symbol of freedom, adventure, and pure, unadulterated fun. Whether you're a fan of muscle cars or just a fan of the series, the 1970 Dodge Charger is a car that's sure to leave a lasting impression. At number 7, we have the Aston Martin DB5. The car is the epitome of class and sophistication. It is sleek and stylish with a timeless design that never goes out of fashion. But don't let its good looks fool you. This car is also packed with high-speed action. Bond uses all the gadgets in his car to escape from the bad guys, from a smokescreen to machine guns and even an ejector seat. It's the perfect combination of style and substance, making it one of the most iconic cars in movie history. Now, you might argue that a classic car like this would be just as desirable even without the Hollywood fame, but I disagree. The DB4 and DB6 look almost exactly the same as the DB5, and yet if you compare their market values, it is clear which one comes with the extra red carpet tax. Aston Martin is well aware of this, which is why they decided to produce 25 more of the DB5s, included with fully functioning gadgets. At number 6, we have the Chevrolet Camaro. Did you know that there were actually multiple Camaros used in the films? The first movie used a 1976 Camaro, while the sequels used a more modern 2010 Camaro. And if you're a big fan of the franchise, you might want to check out the real-life Bumblebee Camaro that was auctioned off for charity. It was modified to look like the movie version, complete with light-up LED accents and a custom paint job. Talk about ultimate fanboy status. But perhaps one of the most interesting facts about the Camaro in the Transformers franchise is that it wasn't originally going to be Bumblebee. The filmmakers originally wanted to use a Volkswagen Beetle, but after some design changes and rethinking, they decided to go with the Camaro, and the rest, as they say, is history. So there you have it, the Chevrolet Camaro from the Transformers franchise. Whether you're a fan of the films or just love muscle cars, this one definitely deserves a spot on our list of iconic movie cars. But before moving ahead, if you like this video so far, please hit that like button for the YouTube algo. It really motivates us to make these informative and awesome videos for you. At number 5, we have the iconic DeLorean DMC-12 from Back to the Future. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this car was originally supposed to be a fridge or a mattress. But Robert Zemeckis, the producer of the film, decided to bring in this car at the end. Just like the DeLorean, this movie turned into an instant classic as soon as the first film hit theaters in 1985. But perhaps one of the most interesting facts about the DeLorean DMC-12 is the role it has played in popular culture. In addition to its appearance in the Back to the Future franchise, the car has been featured in numerous other movies, TV shows, and video games. It's even been referenced in songs and comic books. The DeLorean has become a cultural icon, and it's not hard to see why. It's a unique and stylish car that's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. This car will forever be remembered as one of the coolest and most iconic movie cars of all time, and it continues to inspire new generations of fans to this day. Whether you're a fan of the movies, the car, or both, the DeLorean DMC-12 is sure to put a smile on your face. Next up at number 4, we have the legendary Toyota Supra from the Fast and Furious franchise. This car, driven by the late Paul Walker's character Brian O'Connor, has become not only one of the most iconic movie cars of all time, but also a symbol of a beloved actor who left us too soon. When we think of the Toyota Supra, we can't help but remember the scenes in the Fast and Furious franchise where Brian is behind the wheel, effortlessly drifting and outrunning the competition. But the Supra wasn't just a cool car in the movies, it was a true enthusiast's dream. The Supra was originally developed as a high-performance sports car and was designed to compete with other Japanese sports cars of the time, like the Nissan Skyline and Mazda RX-7. But it wasn't until the Fast and Furious franchise came along that the Supra really cemented its place in automotive history. The Supra was also well known for its practicality and comfort, making it a popular choice for both weekend track enthusiasts and daily drivers. The Supra's powerful engine, balanced chassis, and rear-wheel drive layout make it a popular choice for drifting. This car has been thrilling fans of the franchise for years, and it continues to inspire new generations of car enthusiasts to this day. Talking about the agility of Supra, how can we forget about the fast, agile, and slick Mini Coopers from the Italian Job? Did you know that the Mini Cooper was once used as a weapon by the British Army during the Falklands War, fitted with a machine gun on the roof? In the Italian Job, the Mini Cooper was shown as a nimble and quick car that could navigate through tight spaces and traffic with ease. And in real life, the Mini Cooper was actually a popular rally car that was known for its handling and agility, unlike the like button, which is just sitting there since ages and waiting for you to hit it. One of the most memorable scenes in the Italian Job was the thrilling car chase through the streets of Turin, Italy, where the Mini Coopers showed off their incredible driving skills and daring moves. And let's not forget the famous scene where the Mini Coopers were lifted by a helicopter in a daring heist. Talk about a car with versatility. What's interesting is that the Mini Cooper was actually a rather humble car in its early days, marketed as an affordable and practical car for the masses. But its small size and agile handling made it a popular choice for customizers and racers, and soon it became known as a stylish and fun-to-drive car. This little car may be small, but it's packed with personality and performance, and it's sure to go down in history as one of the coolest and most memorable movie cars of all time. Speaking about the most memorable movie cars, how can we forget about the Batmobile? Did you know that the Batmobile from the 1966 TV show was built in just 3 weeks and was based on a Ford Galaxy? And although the car in all of Christopher Nolan's movies was actually functional and was used for some of the most intense and dangerous stunts in the movie, this iconic vehicle has been a staple of the Batman universe for decades and has undergone many transformations and upgrades over the years. From the classic 1966 TV show to the sleek and powerful tumbler in the Christopher Nolan movies, the Batmobile has always been a symbol of power, style, and of course, Batman's unstoppable pursuit of justice. What's interesting is that the Batmobile started out as a simple 1955 Lincoln Futura concept car and was later transformed into the sleek and menacing car we know today. And let's not forget about the famous gadgetry and weaponry that the Batmobile is equipped with, from the grappling hook to the machine guns. Before moving on to number 1, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free and you can always unsubscribe. Picture this. You're in the driver's seat of a $1.5 million Swedish supercar, 1,140 horses under the hood, and you put the pedal to the metal. The sound of the engine revving and the open road stretching out in front of you. It's like living in a dream, a really, really fast dream. I'm talking about the Koenigsegg Agera R from the Need for Speed movie. Did you know that this car wasn't just a prop for the camera? It was actually driven by the cast. That's right, Aaron Paul really put this Swedish supercar to the test, giving us some of the most high-speed, heart-pounding scenes in the movie. So whether you're a fan of the movie or just a lover of fast cars, the Koenigsegg Agera R is sure to impress. With its sleek design, powerful engine, and memorable big screen appearance, this car is the epitome of Hollywood cool. If you want to know more about this car, make sure you check this video out because you won't believe the limits this car can go to, and we'll see you in the next video.